Let's check out everything that went down in episode 11 of Feud, starring Bai Jiu and Joseph Zheng. The episode opens on a melancholic note. Bai Jiu is lost in thought, brooding over the true identity of the woman he married. After that painful conversation about feelings in the last episode, he and Qing Yue are each off in their own corners, alone, deep in thought. Meanwhile, Zhang Xuan wakes up on the mountain where he was left by Xiao Jingshan, the mysterious master from the last episode, and discovers the man has died, but not before passing on his entire technique. Strange to say the least. Bai's Immortal followers, especially Long Yan, who we met in episode 10, begin to push hard. They insist Qing Yue must be punished, completely convinced she's the goddess Sealing. During a meeting between Bai and 4 Immortal elders, we hear the same story Miss Fan told back in episode 7, but now with new layers. According to them, the goddess didn't just get involved with Bai, she stole sacred artifacts, sealed him away, and showed no mercy to mortals. The pressure builds, but Bai stands firm. He refuses to imprison Qing Yue. In the middle of this tense atmosphere, a new character arrives, the Herald, a being even above the elders. In a private conversation, he reminds Bai of his sacred duty, guarding the gateway to the 3 realms, and warns him not to let love get in the way. But Bai's heart is already in turmoil. In the middle of this tense atmosphere, a new character arrives, the Herald, a being even above the elders. In a private conversation, he reminds Bai of his sacred duty, guarding the gateway to the 3 realms, and warns him not to let love get in the way. But Bai's heart is already in turmoil. And then we get the most awkward moment of the episode. Zhang Xuan shows up at the celestial prison to rescue Qing Yue. Yes, he's still on that mission. Qing scolds him for showing up, but runs off with him anyway. Of course, nothing escapes Bai Jiu, and the chase begins. During the escape, we're left wondering why Qing Yue keeps giving Zhang the time of day. Bai, on the other hand, is done, and goes after Zhang with zero mercy. And it doesn't stop there. Bai tries to force Qing Yue to recall memories of the goddess and the love they supposedly shared, like some kind of emotional trigger. But once again, Zhang barges in, pushes Bai away, and tries to escape with Qing, only for Long Yan to show up and shut it all down. The result? Bai and Zhang both end up in prison. Zhang, poor thing, is in rough shape, still suffering from the poison and is stripped to the 9 heavens. So Qing Yue begs Bai for help. He agrees, in exchange for her life. Romantic and threatening all at once. Just when it seems the two might finally clear the air, Long Yan steps in and takes Qing Yue away, to that same mountain, where she's meant to be locked up for good. And then comes the big twist of the episode. Remember the white serpent? Turns out, Miss Fan was secretly keeping it alive in the void. And now, it wakes up and sets out to save Qing Yue. Yes, in an epic moment, the serpent returns, and Qing Yue is revealed to be the goddess. Oh, and Zhang, still trying to help even though literally no one asked. At least he was a decent distraction. Thanks for nothing. The episode ends with Bai torn up by conflicting memories, no longer sure what to believe. Is Qing Yue really the reincarnation of the goddess Sealing? Now that the serpent has returned, what does that mean for the 3 realms? Can Bai still separate love from duty? Will Zhang ever stop inserting himself into things that don't concern him? And what's Miss Fan's real role in all this? Tell me in the comments what you thought of this episode. Like, share, comment, and follow me so you don't miss the next episode of Feud. See you next time.